Are you guys ready to record?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Hello and welcome to 4445. It's a 15-minute celebration to get you to 5 o'clock. I'm your host, Colton David Pratt.
I am your second host and best friend, Katie Pratt.
Katie, I'm so glad you made it on time.
I didn't make it quite on time. You might have heard me stumble into my spot.
The audience knows Katie got up right as I hit the button. Well, not actually. I hit the button while Katie got up. And she stumbled out of the room to go get a drink while the intro was playing. So she had to get there because she's your best friend who always goes second. And so she had to go second. Who's here today? Oh, just Katie.
You talking to me?
Yeah, there you are. Hi, buddy.
Oh, you said who's here today and looked back, and I was like, oh, there must be someone in this house.
No,
Hello, I'm Caden. I am your
Caden.
mortal enemy, and I always go last.
you always do, unless you pick the holiday or Katie picks a holiday. And then it really depends. So today, it's a good day. It's a great day. I just got back from a visit to the college that I'm going to, that Kitty already goes to. And I do have to say there are a lot more ladies than there are dudes.
But we already knew that. We know it's a 3-to-1 ratio.
Yeah,
if you're a man,
3-1, geez.
Yeah.
yeah, literally, if you're a man, you get married like within the first 2 years. It's a rule.
My girlfriend, don't say this anymore. My girlfriend will be very sad.
Well, she can get married to her. Doesn't
Yeah, I'll
mean
probably
you
get married to her.
married
whatever.
to.
Wait, maybe. Anyway, this is weird. But yeah, there was a lot of people. I sent Grace a video of me doing the cha-cha slide with everybody, and she said, "You are in a sea of ladies," because I was in a sea of ladies. There are a lot more than there are guys. Anyway,
And also at this event, there probably were a disproportionate number, even at IWU, even though
yeah,
IWU is a disproportionate number of women.
yeah.
And white people. So many white people.
Oh yeah, and all the images on the website have at least one person of some other nationality, because they have to make sure you know that they do exist on campus. You just have to
Barely.
find them. You just have to seek them out.
So many white people.
All right.
We do have good programs for
Speaking of marriage,
non-white students.
Speaking of marriage, I have a question for you guys. You guys ready for the question? What do you look forward to the most after your first year of marriage? Of anything?
Having kids.
Having kids? You look forward?
I want to have a son.
You want to have a son? A strong,
I saw
powerful...
TikTok, and it was like, a video of like this like kid telling his dad he made the team, the dad freaking out. That's
Nice.
what I want.
And you want to be that dad?
Yeah.
That flip out dad? That's exciting. What team did the kid make? Do you know?
The ballerina team.
Honestly, yeah.
Ballerina?
Yeah, have you seen the comedian where it says the comedian was talking about how he didn't care what his son wanted to do, but he was gonna act as if it was a baseball game no matter what. So like even if my son is doing ballet, I'm gonna be at the recitals going, "You call that a pirouette?" Like
No. You be supportive.
I think that's funny. No, that's not me. That's the comedian. I'll be supportive. I'm always very supportive. Katie, what do you look forward to most first year after marriage? After the first year.
Wait, after the first year. What do I? Whoa, it's a moth. Oh, get away from
There's
me.
a big bug. I can see it.
Goodness.
Oh, Katie, you okay?
I can see it.
Katie can see it in the video.
It was huge.
Katie,
It was. I saw it. It was crazy. It
was
almost ate Katie.
It was so big.
it the other day?
What was the question?
Somebody I was with speaking out of our moths, so I had to look up if there are any venomous moths, and there are no venomous moths, so don't worry. What do you look forward to after 1 year of being married to
Still
somebody?
worried.
What do you look forward to the most?
Okay, what is after the first year of being
Marriage.
married?
Yeah.
What
do you
I look forward
the
to
most?
after 1 year of being married.
Yes.
Holding hands.
Good answer. Good answer. Why did I treat that like this was freaking Family Feud? Good answer. Good answer. Yeah.
That's what they
Survey
all do. They
says?
all go, "Good answer, good answer." And then Steve Harvey gives him some look of disgust. And
You want to hold hands to your...
Naked grandma.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, for me personally, the most thing I look forward to is earning a flitch of bacon.
What's a flitch of bacon?
So today is National Flitch Day, which celebrates it dates back to an ancient custom that saw married couples earning a flitch of bacon by proving the strength of their union after a year. The couples would stand trial to prove their love and faithfulness to each other after a year and a day of their marriage. And, if successful, they were given a flitch of bacon as an award.
Oh, that's cute, actually.
While this tradition is no longer actively practiced, it is still celebrated every 3 to 4 years in Dunmow Flitch trials. So 3 to 4
Wait,
says
why
they
3
don't.
to 4?
Yeah, they don't actually know how often it happens. Like, either there's not a schedule or there's the author of this thing did not find the proper schedule. But yeah, doesn't that sound like a fun tradition? Come to the court, prove you love each other. If you do, you get bacon. Like, that's a good tradition, honestly.
We talked about bacon so much on this podcast.
I love it. Well, we
We're
like
practically
bacon.
a bacon podcast at this point.
I
Yeah.
think it all goes back to the one infamous bacon recording we had to do 4 times.
Yeah, we recorded
that's
National
right.
Bacon Day. It was the second week we ever recorded. It about gave Katie a heart attack because we recorded it like 4 times because it kept breaking and like not working. It was very upsetting.
One time I went poop and no one said anything until Landon goes, "Can we talk about how Caden's pooping right now?" And then we had to restart. No one would have ever known if Landon didn't say anything.
It would have been a surprise.
But to be, no, that's not to be fair. Landon also one time we recorded the whole thing and he's like, "Oh, I wasn't recording."
You don't need to bash Landon, y'all.
That was
Sorry, Landon, we miss you.
pre-advanced technology.
That was.
Yeah.
We have good stuff now.
Yeah, we have good stuff. So now we're chilling. So National Flitch Day, great tradition. I'm all for the idea of like standing trial, proving your love and getting your flitch. I want to
How
read.
do you prove your love?
I want to read the history of National Flitch Day to see how it works. Is that
I
okay?
want to be able to. I want to know how I will eventually prove my love.
Okay, I'll see. While the exact origins of National Flitch Day remain unknown,
Flitch bacon.
That's a great start. We do know the original traditions. We do know the original tradition started in 1104, so they do know where it came from. That sentence just took a 180 halfway through. They said we don't know where it came from, but it came from exactly here. When they even know the person when Reginald Fitzwalter and his wife, the Lord and Lady of a manor, disguised themselves as commoners and sought the blessing of the prior at the local priory for the marriage. Impressed with their devotion to each other, the prior gave them a flitch of bacon. So the prior was like, "Wow, you guys really love each other. Here's some bacon." Like that's a great response.
What a reward.
So just so you know, we don't know exactly where it came from, but in 1104, these two people that we know the names of found the specific prior we know, so we do know exactly where it came from. Anyway, this gave rise to the custom in which married couples were afforded a flitch of bacon if they did not regret their marriage after a year.
Do we know what a
and
flitch of
day.
bacon is, or did I?
The couple would undergo a mock trial to prove their love, and if they succeeded, they were awarded a flitch of bacon, about half a pig. So it's about half a pig.
Okay. Did you say that already? And I just missed it.
No, it's not.
Half a pig. Holy crap.
That's a big,
lot.
yeah. So it's also funny to me.
I want a flitch of bacon.
A year and a day, there's a mock trial. Like, imagine the judge.
Who's
do
on
you
the
love
jury?
her? Jerry, do you love Madison? Jerry says, "Yes, sir, I love Madison, sir." You're under oath.
Madison?
No, I don't love Madison. And you don't get bacon. That's the outcome. Like, Jerry and Madison.
Can you cut that out?
What?
I tried to quietly burp, but I think everybody heard it in the background.
I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
leave it in and say it again.
It was so gross.
That's funny.
It was so quiet, but I could hear it faintly in my ears.
I didn't even hear it. That's funny. If you had brought it up, no one would have noticed. That's great. I'm not going to cut it out. It's good.
Make it louder, Colin. It'll be like an earth-shattering burp.
Okay, in Little Dunmow, married couples would prove that neither one of them regretted their marriage. Okay, so they prove it. How would they prove it?
Holding hands in front of
They would kneel in front of the churchyard on 2 hard and pointed stones.
Oh, no.
And they would proceed to take an oath in front of monks and the town inhabitants. So is the mouth back, Katie?
Yeah.
Katie, would you be willing to kneel on pointed stones while monks and townspeople heckle you and take oaths of love for a half
I would do anything.
It
Honestly,
depends on who I'm oathing to.
honestly, 2 things. One,
I would do that for my dog Wallace.
2 things. One, I would do anything for love. 2, it's a free half a pig. Like, a little bit of knee pain is worth a half a pig. That's a large
would
amount
agree.
of meat. And they were paraded around the town if it worked. So if they did it, they got a parade of
Wonder how often this happened.
I mean, I guess that's probably pretty often because marriages aren't rare, really.
I was gonna say, do you think it was like every day there was a new? And
Dun-
who had to give away that free bacon?
The Dunmow Flitch trial committee still exists, so there's still a committee for this tradition.
Can I get on the committee?
The Dunmow Flitch trial committee.
Yeah, how do I get on the committee?
It's still held in Great Dunmow, England. Okay, is it called Great Dunmow or Dunmow? Because half the time they call it Dunmow or Little Dunmow. See, it says Little Dunmow, Great Dunmow, and just Dunmow. So I think here they're just calling Dunmow Great. It's just an adjective. But only in a leap year, it is said that Little Dunmow. See, now it's Little Dunmow is the only location. Okay, so on leap years you can go and get on. So 4 years. Why did it earlier say every 3 to 4 years? It's 4 years. That's how leap years work. It's every 4 years.
These people are indecisive.
Some years it leaps.
I think it was 2 people that just combined, made this little website or whatever, and didn't really read each other's work, but just combined them together.
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear the saddest part of this entire thing?
Yeah, I do.
The celebration for National Flitch Day does not involve a trial and is just a reminder and acknowledgement of the tradition.
Bring back the trial.
Yeah, you've ruined it. There was one cool thing about your holiday, and you're
No,
like,
kneeling on the rocks was the cool thing.
yeah, they don't do that anymore. That's part of the trial.
Oh.
No monks, no heckling, no oaths, no rocks, just a parade and a half a pig on a pedestal. There's actually an image at the top of this
That's a free
website
half a pig.
of a giant half a pig being paraded around by 4 men. You see the image,
That's
Katie?
actually kind of cute. Look at those men also devoted
Yeah,
to love.
They're all in their, like, it looks like Carhartt robes.
They're monks, Colton. Live them be.
They're not monks. Monks don't wear cowboy hats, and all these people are wearing cowboy hats.
Monks and cowboy hats. That's my new hit series.
That's my new religion. It's called monks and cowboy hats. It's a hit religion.
A hit religion?
Yeah.
Colton, your hair looks nice.
Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome,
Is
Colton.
this Katie's compliment corner?
This is Katie's compliment corner.
Triple C's. Here she is. It's Katie's compliment corner.
Caden, I'm sure your hair looks nice too. I just can't see you.
Oh yeah, Caden's hair looks nice. All right.
Thank you very
Kaden.
much for the so great compliment
Yeah.
corner-ness.
That was really good. Caden, what'd you learn today?
I learned that the tradition of the half pig is dying.
Is dying. Is almost dead. Katie, what'd you learn?
I learned that to prove your devotion to your loved one, you should, after 1 year and 1 day of marriage, go to a church. I think it was a church.
Yeah.
And kneel on sharp pointed rocks
Yeah.
whilst onlookers heckle you, and the monk will give you half a pig
Yes.
as as a reward for loving each other still.
And I'd like to point out, it's not pointy rocks, it's pointed rocks. So somebody they made these rocks pointy specifically for kneeling.
They could just be naturally pointed and
That's fair. I learned that I could name my Skype call "Eat Crap and Die," and no one will say anything about it for an entire podcast.
I figured you named it that.
Yeah, I did. Did you think Skype just randomly gave us the name "Eat Crap and Die"?
No,
on our
I
Skype
know
call?
it's your favorite insult because it's an insult but also a to-do list.
Yes, exactly. That's how I feel about it. All right. Thank you guys all so much for listening to 445. Katie, they want to follow us on Instagram and TikTok because we are hilarious and we talked about flitches and that sort of thing.
And love.
And love. We talked about, here's a
This
list
is
of
a
all the
love
things we talked about today.
podcast.
We talked about love, talked about pigs, talked about rocks, talked about monks, talked about flitch, talked about
A moth.
a moth, talked about compliments. What did we talk about at the beginning of the episode? Something I told Kaden something at the very beginning.
I ran to get a drink and everyone.
Oh yeah,
you
Kate.
told
We
everybody.
talked about drinks. We talked about Katie's silent burp. It was a great podcast. You guys want to see more of our great podcast stuff on Instagram and TikTok. So Katie, they should send it there.
Go to the search bar and follow the sound of my voice. When I say letter type, when I say number two, ready, go. FOR445 PODCAST.
And on Twitter.
And on Twitter, go to the search bar, go to follow the sound of my voice. When I say letter type, when I say number two, ready, go. FOR445 _ PODCAST. Colton, if you're going to say it at the same time as me, at least get it right.
There's an underscore there. I forgot about it.
I know you did.
I put it there and I forgot about it. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. 445. I'm Colton Pratt.
I am Katie Pratt.
I am Kate Doll.
No rush. Go slush.
Check your wiener. Hot dog.
I love you.
Yeah. Katie, is it working? Oh, Katie left.